Morgues are probably one of the spookiest places to visit because of the kind of activity that takes place in it. Because they house dead bodies before they are sent for an autopsy, or buried, or cremated. It is no surprise that there are a number of recorded sightings that will get the hair on the back of your neck standing and send a chill down your spine. Let's take a look at 5 of the scariest things captured in a morgue. Number 5. Haunted Gurney. Here's a chilling video from India. The camera is placed outside a morgue where the gurneys are usually kept. In the area, we see a couple of stretchers and some other medical equipment. Before long, we see something blinking in the center of the screen that looks something like a human figure. We then see one of the gurneys move slightly forward and then a couple of feet back. Then, a couple seconds later, the stretcher moves more than 10 feet forward and again the same distance backwards. After rolling back and forth for a few seconds longer, it rolls off the edge of the platform and falls onto its side. Then the video skips to another camera in the same area, and we see a man walking to a water cooler where he looks to be filling a bottle. There is another gurney in this shot, and we see it move very subtly. The man notices its movement and walks over to set it in its place. But before he can reach it, it rolls backwards and away from the man. He is clearly startled and retreats quickly. Number 4. Soul exiting a body. While there are many people who believe humans have no soul, the majority of us believe in the afterlife. This video from a Chinese hospital captures something extraordinary. As the woman on the stretcher dies, the CCTV camera records her soul slowly leaving her body. At first, we can see a transparent entity sitting up on the stretcher, and then it gently glides away, leaving the woman's body behind. This is definitely one of the most compelling videos of spiritual life and their existence. Do you believe in the afterlife and in heaven and hell? Number 3. Black entity flies past camera. It is not an uncommon sight to find CCTV cameras in hospitals all across the globe. But no one in this Indian hospital expected to catch something paranormal. The camera is placed in one of the hospital's hallways where we can see a few people sleeping on the floor. At the end of the hallway, the hospital's morgue can be seen. As everything seems normal, we can suddenly see a black figure appear out of nowhere. It takes the shape of a man and begins to slowly make its way towards the sleeping people. But within seconds, we see the entity fly past the people and the camera, and finally out of the camera's view. Was that the soul of one of the deceased people in the morgue? Number 2. Doctor Spirit. It is said that spirits often visit the place where they finally breathe their last. In the video here, we see a man pointing his camera down a hospital hallway in Honduras. There are a few stretchers on the side and a door on the right. All of a sudden, we see an apparition move in and out of the doorway before completely emerging into the hallway. The being has the shape of a man, and many believe it is the spirit of a doctor that committed suicide in the hospital premises. The man recording takes a few steps back when he captures the spirit, and finally hides behind a door. What do you think was caught in this video? The doctor's spirit, or something entirely different? Number 1. Door slamming spirit in. We have been told that spirits can be good or bad, but that doesn't make seeing one less scary. Unfortunately, the security guards in a Brazilian morgue came across a spirit that was looking to scare them more than anything. The video begins with a shot down a hallway. There is a flickering light seen in the hallway and a red door that appears to be opening and slamming shut on its own. As the guards make their way towards the door, the slamming gets more intense. When they finally get about 10 to 15 feet from the door, it immediately stops, as does the flickering light. For a few seconds, the area goes dark and all we can see is the light from the guard's flashlight. When the lights come back on, they investigate the door, which houses the pipes that supply water in emergencies. As they're examining the door, a loud banging noise comes from the door to their left. They turn to that door and find nothing in the room that leads to it. One guard goes to the end of the hallway and checks to see if a door is closed, and confirms that it is. So who or what was getting the red door to open and close by itself? Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, cause we upload videos every week. In the meantime, you can watch our previous upload. We'll see you in the next video.